Hey tubers, so what the hell do we have going on here? I was just not really working much today, taking today off, and on the way home my check engine light started flashing. It appears I've got a P0308. Okay. This tab is a push on the top to release the lock and it pops off. So I've disconnected the battery. And what my plan is, I'm gonna just do it easy. I'm gonna swap ignition coil number 8, which is the very back one, and ignition coil number 6, and see if the check engine flashing fault code follows to the new cylinder. I don't know, I might have changed one of these before in the past. I can't say I have, because actually they all look the same. Okay. My guess is that's a 10 mil. Did I say the challenge for this repair is that I was going to try to do it with the tools I'm carrying in the truck? I almost actually pulled over and said maybe I should go to AutoZone and see if I can't just grab a coil. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm going to get one thing. I know I said I was going to do it with the tools I had, but I've decided I want a little magnetic tray to put the bits and pieces in that are screws and washers, just to make my life easier. Shade tree mechanic action, you know how it is. Okay. So they unscrewed, very simple. Oh, almost dropped it. One thing I was trying to avoid. Well, that coil just popped off like it almost wasn't even there. This one's a little more stuck. Actually, if you look, the boot on this one is like super flared out. Like I said, I'm just going to do a quick change of coil plugs. Wow, that is just very loose on the plug. Well, the tube is dry, so there's no oil or residue in there. Okay. So, what the plan is, when this is done, I will replace, or I should say reconnect the battery, clear the codes, and start the truck. And the code should shift if it's the coil. Could be a spark plug, could be a lot of things. You know, at first I thought, geez, maybe it's bad gas. But I started to realize when I thought about it, the truck was running just a little bit strange before I even went for the gas. Click. Click. Yep. Won't hurt anything. Well, take it out. Okay, now I reconnect my spark plug wires. Connect and connect. Now, if I'm lucky, the code has shifted. Let's reconnect the battery. I'll tell you what, I'll let you even come in with me. And you can see what the hell I'm doing, okay? Ugh. Jam me right there. Plug this in. You're not going to get a cheaper OBD2 scanner than what I'm using right here. Let me take the camera off the stand here a second. All right, here we go. I'm not even going to bother starting the truck. Let's go right to scan. This thing's so cheap it doesn't even tell you what the codes mean. You have to have a separate book. I didn't clear the code, so it should still be, oh, 0 codes, of course. Well, let me just hit erase anyways. Make sure everything's cleared out. Oh, it probably erased everything when I disconnected the battery. Duh. Okay. All right, here we go. Well. Oh, that is just too funny. I'm sorry, that's too funny. No, okay, it's back and it's flashing. Whew, I feel much better now. Let's find out what the code is, okay? So, I'm gonna turn the truck off and we'll find out what's doing it. Okay, if I have done this right, I should be looking at a 306 code. Hopefully it changed cylinders, but it could be the spark plug. Maybe it didn't move. One code. All right, that's what it is. It's the ignition coil. It moved with the problem. Bingo. I have now diagnosed this problem and I know exactly what I need to fix it. Wow, that's really simple. Okay, so you saw it here first. The initial code you didn't see was a P0308. And just by swapping the ignition coils, I'm golden. Hey, I'm going to see if Rock Auto's got a Denso. If you want to know for sure, though, see, then you have to use this little book if you don't know your things, your codes. And they list all the codes right here. And exactly what they mean. In Spanish, even. Misfire cylinder 2, cylinder 4, whatever you want. The English part's in the front. Don't worry, they've got the same thing up here in the front in English. Again, one of these little $10 or $20 scanners are worth their weight in gold. And yes, I could fix this on the road. If there was a parts store that had one of these, too simple to fix.